The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being...
He's having a shot!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good...
Oh, shooting chance! And that was too close for comfort.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Rummenigge. Edmilson. That's a sharp pass. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a key interception. Pirlo. And the pass is intercepted. Lahm. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well timed, excellent interception. First quarter of an hour gone. Lovely. And he shoots! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Maldini deals with that comfortably. Well read, nice interception. Taken back almost at once. Seedorf touches it back.
Modern football for you.
Seedorf! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Vieira. Pull it. And here's Messi. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. He's given the time to pick a pass. Seedorf. Rummenigge. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Always onto this. Rummenigge has the space to scheme. Vieira.
Boca Juniors have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Rummenigge! He's done very well to get to that.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Boca Juniors with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Knocks it into space. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pirlo. And it's Hazard. Tries from a long way out. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Over to the right flank. He's in plenty of space here. Araujo can get it clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And this is Messi. Iniesta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good-looking ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Seedorf gets it away. Paraguay are looking to go forward now. Hazard. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Rummenigge! That was probably asking just too much. Boca Juniors are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That is good alertness. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Pirlo! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's well spotted. Paraguay do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. And here's Haaland.
Boca Juniors definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Rijkaard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vieira. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Iniesta. Messi. Real chance! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pass somewhat off target. Thuram. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Rijkaard. Paraguay really will have to throw everything at this now. Vieira! And that's a sharp finish. And that could well be the winner.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paraguay have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Hazard receives it in a wide position.
Boca Juniors really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Stood up well to him there. Deftly away. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Vieira picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what-might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Paraguay really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Paraguay.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Messi. Davids. Zanetti. And it's Cannavaro. Tries to pass it through. Davids. Deco. Tonali. Shifted it to the flank. He's found space here. Rijkaard gets it away. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Takes the shot! And he's there to get it away. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Rummenigge. And here's Messi. It's a loose ball. Neither side yet able to find the net. And the shot! And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, sweet feet. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's quick to return it. Now it's Maradona. Rummenigge.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's burst through. Rummenigge running with the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. Paraguay have the chance to go the other way. Schneider receives it in a wide position. Cannavaro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cannavaro. Now Davids. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Deco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Maradona. Dani Olmo. Shot, surely! the most accurate pass. Deco, he'll try from distance! This looks promising, and he's made sure that's not getting through. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Has a look and plays it forward. Deco. And it's Olmo. Tonali. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Eintracht Frankfurt are down to 10 men.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Deco. Coming on the field is number 21.
And it's Lahm. Cross needs to be good.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Zanetti. Now Tonali.
There will be 1 minute
Davids.
added time.
Dani Olmo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution.
The second period is on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager...
It's Sneijder! Sneijder! Brilliant!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Paraguay are in front now, the game's only goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Doesn't quite get there. Paraguay come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kvaratskhelia. Seedorf. Haaland chasing after it. Davids. Sneijder. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Paraguay are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Schneider. Chance for a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. An intimidating atmosphere in the crowd. A crowd so close to the pitch here in this old-style stadium, the New Balance Arena. So we're up and running. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries to play it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Well, Edmilson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics.
No chance.
Caceres tries to clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Davids. It's a pretty loose pass. Paraguay still without a single shot on target. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Hazard. Balde is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And here's Pirlo. Vinicius Junior. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. Wan-Bissaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Thuram. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. He's beaten the last man. Nicely weighted ball. Pirlo. Vieira. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Davids.
Omiya Ardija definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Referee has just said play on. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi, he's picked his way. Messi! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Cafu, now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great vision. And here's Azar. Cafu. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Omiya Ardija have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus.
And Seedorf! He's got away with one there. Oh, sweet feet. And he's managed to get free. Cafu clears it away. Pirlo. Gullit with the slide tackle there. Nicely aimed pass. He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And he was quick to react.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Valde succumbs to the pressure. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Paraguay coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Cambio di giocatori.
So we're underway for the second half.
Paraguay really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Gullit. Good take, and is he in? Gullit is always looking to break lines. That's really well cleared. Paraguay come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Pirlo. Pirlo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gullit.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Pirlo. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Vieira. Vieira running a top gear. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
60 minutes played.
È di 15.601 spettatori.
Done delicately. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, there's a probing ball. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there's the clearance. That's been cut out, well played. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Seedorf. Messi. Lahm elects to getting up there! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Might want to be careful there.
Caceres, a picture of focus and alertness. Out for a throw.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 19, numero 11, Ibrahimovic, numero 14, Hazard.
Koundé makes the interception.
Pirlo.
And it's Kubo.
Il numero 21.
Davids.
Snyder. Il numero
Xavi,
15.
the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going.
Il numero 10. Messi. Il numero 4. Xavi.
Paraguay could be just about done here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Didn't quite work for him. That's a look and place it forward. Oh, good-looking ball. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Kubo. 5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Kane. And here's Haaland.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Iniesta. And the counter is on.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Spread to the right. Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Schmeichel trying to keep this... Oh, what has happened here? Takes the shot! Oh, and the referee says that is it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Paraguay just couldn't get into any kind of rhythm after going a goal down. It made life so easy for the opposition, who hardly broke sweat in the end, Peter.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.